Yeah, I wrote to them. I said, to whom it may concern, my name is Matt Thomas Marshall, and I was wondering if I could interview someone over there on the epic return of Canon Films. I grew up with the Canon catalog. I love Canon Films, and when I heard of its return and that interviews would be available, I just had to ask if someone would be as nice to join me on my show. Thank you very much for your time. It's great to have you back. Thanks for keeping the dreams alive for the old and new generations to come. All the best with your upcoming titles. They sent me back this thing saying, oops, okay. Please send an email containing all with the specific information, such as the nature of your story, the person with whom you wish to speak, the deadline information regarding your publication or outlet, which is exactly what they put on the website, which is what I kind of gave them. Like, there's no name of who to talk to over there, so we are happy to consider media interviews, but would need all the relevant details, so I have to send it back. And it says, from press department, Canon Films. I guess this is a telephone number to call them. It's 440-1524807-937. I have no idea. It has a telephone symbol, but that does not look like a telephone number.
It's probably, it kind of seems too long for a telephone number, because normally it's like, what, 10 numbers?
Yeah, unless the plus 44 is the extension. Yeah. So I'm going to have to resend that. Bam. Yeah, so hopefully I can speak with someone over there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, since this video was mostly about Contra, and we were talking about it, we talked about, obviously, on this James Canon director, and the distributor possibly being Canon. I definitely know who would have done the music. It would have probably been Alan Silvestri or Jerry Goldsmith.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Can you imagine that? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Working in, like, the video game music with that? Oh.
Yeah. That would have been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of honestly feel that some video game movies should at least pay homage to the music from the games.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, you know, Super Mario Brothers had that little, like, snippet of the intro, the first level theme.
Yeah.
In the opening credits.
Yeah. That would have been sweet.
Yeah.
And, like, soundtrack-wise, they probably would have had, like, a lot of great bands on there.
Yeah. Like,
For sure, like, Guns N' Roses was in their prime back then, so they probably would have done something.
Yeah. Guns N' Roses, who else? I'm guessing probably Megadeth, because they were in the Last Action Hero soundtrack.
Oh yeah, they have some great tunes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great on Last Action Hero. Oh. Yeah, some like Metallica on there, or some like like Poison or yeah, something definitely like Motley Crue or like another movie I have to watch again is Shoot 'Em Up. Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while. Have you seen that movie?
I remember seeing the trailers for it, but I honestly didn't sit through it. I saw Matt's review, Remember After Life's review. And interestingly enough, one of the writer for that movie also worked on fucking Double Dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a pretty wild ride of a movie, though.
Yeah.
Pretty fun little ride.
Kind of ironic how he wrote a Double Dragon movie that was nothing like the game, and yet he writes this movie, which is pretty much essentially a live-action video game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like there's a scene where they go, the guy like falls like out of a plane.
Yeah.
And they're doing like a shootout in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's badass. Badass. Totally unbelievable in every single way, but you know, it's just crazy, crazy fun.
Oh, I would have. Hell, it would have been awesome if he wrote a proper Double Dragon movie in that kind of vein.
Yeah. Alyssa Milano.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind her playing the girl you have to rescue at the end, you know, because that's the character she played in the movie, but it was nothing like that character.
Yeah. And what was up with that hair?
Yeah.
That hair was horrible.
Especially since she didn't look anything like that in the game.
Yeah.
And you know, you could also keep Mark Dacascos as Jimmy Woo, but get rid of Scott Wolf as Bill because he fucking sucked in that.
I should watch that again just to reminisce.
Reminisce of the torture you went through.
Yeah. I haven't seen that at least since that dropped on VHS.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it barely made its way to theaters. It was like a limited release when it came out.
Yeah.
Like, because the studio was Gramercy Pictures, right? You know, like an independent studio at the time, was it?
Yeah.
And, you know, it got quickly pulled from theaters the moment it came out.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how bad it was, really.
Yeah, like I don't even remember it being in the theater. I know it came out on video.
Yeah.
I'm sure it had a theatrical release.
Yeah, it had one here, but like I said, they pulled it out of the theater so quickly that nobody remembers if they even saw it in the theater.
Oh my goodness. Double Dragon.
Honestly, the Double Dragon, I'd rather watch the Street Fighter movie than that fucking movie again.
I'd rather watch like those people playing the game.
People playing the game, yeah.
People playing the old one. Those games were classic too. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Damn. Oh, Contra. Yeah, I think Contra would have worked.
Yeah.
Definitely would have worked. Definitely would have worked.
Yes.
Alright. Do you want to stick around and do another one?
Another one.
Another podcast?
Another podcast on...
I was going to do Punisher.
Yeah, I could stick around. I got nothing else to do.
Alright. Okay, well, I'm just gonna turn over laundry, grab a smoke. You want me to just leave it on, or? Well, I'm gonna switch the reel for. I'll switch the reel.
It's up to you. I don't really care.
Okay. So David James Donnelly, this one was for you, my friend.
Yeah.
By request month. So sorry it took so long to get this out to you. Even though your trailer was the first one I put up, which was like 80 videos ago.
Yeah. And we're sorry if we ever got off topic, but at least we tried getting on topic, because I'm pretty sure by now some asshole watches our videos and says, "What the fuck is this? Y'all not talking about the topic on the title. You just..."
I get that all the time. I get people asking me all the time, like, why don't you do behind the scenes stuff? They're like, I listened to your title and it's not the same, and why don't you talk about behind the scenes stuff instead of changing gears? Well, that's just how we do it.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. There might be a Contra Part 2 later on today.
Yeah.
If I can get everyone together.
Isaiah, John,
Yeah.
Did you get those guys?
I know John was out of town this week. So, I sent him a couple of messages. He hasn't answered back yet, probably because he's still out of town. And I sent Isaiah a message, but I think he's still at school.
Yeah. He's been busy with school a lot as of lately.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he's doing like the play or something like that.
Yeah.
Too, so. Okay. So, David, I hope we get Contra Part 2 later on, but if not, at least we got this one done. And I think we covered a lot of great stuff.
Yes, we did.
This was a very nice talk. So,
yeah.
With that, I'm going to change the reel over. And, alright. So, Mr. Donnelly, good evening, Mr. Donnelly.
Yeah.